Welcome everyone, you're at Adrian's channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Now it's been a while since I've done a recording and given you some nice fresh content. A lot of the recordings that I showed at Christmas-ish all had been recorded ahead of time. I kind of decided to crawl in and pull the covers over my head after Christmas. All families have happenings, situations, etc. going on, and it is their story to tell, not mine. But within my little family, my grandson is facing lots of different personal choice challenges, and that certainly has challenged his mom and dad a lot. He's the ever 15 going on retirement. So they all have the brunt of dealing with what's going on. I can get into my emotions too much and become very melancholy and just feel down. So I've been pretty down these last 2 weeks especially, because it seemed like it all just kind of came to a head. It did. And it's one day at a time, seeing how it's all going to play out. For my own personal pulling the covers over my head and locking everybody out, this new year is a new recording year for me. Last January, I started my channel. I'd watched other people. I thought, I'm going to give that a try. I want to do that. I always wanted to be on QVC or HSN and all these different funny type of situations that I could show and talk and et cetera, et cetera. So I did it. I just started my channel. All you had to do was plug in the phone and hit record. Buy some ring lights and different things now and again to spiffy up my little filming area. Well, I actually called that period of time my therapy. Therapy can be very expensive, especially if you're going easily, if you can, weekly and such. I think Temu has let me know. I started shopping last October. So it was a year October, and then November, December, and we're in January. So over those 15 months, as it were, Temu, oh, wow, you're just so terrific. You've had 83 purchases. Well, if I did 83 purchases, which meant I almost didn't miss a week of having a delivery, but with me saying therapy is expensive, I let Temu be a very expensive therapy. And give you a ballpark idea, as I could have bought my comfort class round trip ticket to England instead of shopping on Temu. But why was it easy to be able to do that? Because I wanted to have this experience. Shopping has been something I've done excessively or professionally ever since I was a little kid. I was the family shopper and such. So shopping fills a hole, obviously. Eating fills a hole, drugs fill a hole, all those kinds of things that we have a hole that we're filling up inside of us. And consumerism apparently was mine, but it was also a career. So that's kind of a double-edged sword, isn't it? Yeah. I needed to get in touch with the idea that this year is not a Temu therapy year. It'll always be a form of therapy for me, but it's not one that I can pay for like I did last year. That is not a sustainable lifestyle. So it was terrific while it was going on, and so many of you have joined and watched and this and that, and I think I have quite the reputation of finding incredibly inexpensive prices. And that's my love of shopping. I scroll and scroll. I can scroll while I'm watching television, this, that, and the other. I just really like scrolling. And that kind of scrolling was the equivalent of like getting all those magazines at home for shopping in years past. So what we're going to get used to together this year is a lot less Temu, because the pocketbook is closed. So we'll just have some regular, just fun, small hauls. But of course, in preparation for all of this going on and wanting to give my Fishland a shot in the arm, I did spend $50 so that I could get 1,000 points on Fishland. And that order will be coming in. I'll probably break that up into at least 2 hauls to show you. So today's small haul is fun. And let's get right into that. And we'll just continue thinking about how this year is going to be on this channel. So, yay the bag! I started today with okay. Took the bath yesterday, washed the hair, and curled it. I have to curl it to get it straight. Otherwise, this old 72-year-old crisp, brittle, fine, lots and lots and lots of fine strands of hair is very kinky, a tight kinky in its gray version of hair for me. But yeah, see, if I go ahead and curl it, it can go straight, and I like that a heck of a lot better. So, yay, here we are. Decked out, beautiful hair, comfy clothes, did my makeup using my new products that I got on my prize winning from my friend, my fabulous bestie, and that's Positively Kimmy. Positively Kimmy. I adore her. We've been friends for this year. Kimmy has so many different health problems that the last year she had a lot of surgery, and she just shared everything with us, and she does fun Temu hauls. And right now she's on her Ozempic journey, which she is recording for us, all of the steps of it. She is a diabetic, so she can bring down her, what do they all say on those ads, AC1 or something. But just an exquisite personality, so supportive with her family, and I'm now part of their family. And I couldn't have asked for more for creating a YouTube channel, to meet somebody that I am so close with and feel such a rapport with her and her family. So she's in New York, so we're on opposite coasts. So thank you to Electronic Age that brought us together. And so, hi Kelly, hi, look, I'm back, I'm recording. And I'll be leaning on you and Sissy to help get me through the family stuff, because you are so good at steering me in the right direction and bolstering me up. So, all right. Kimmy's a bestie. That's it. Okay, that's about the 10 minutes area. So I'll try and note that so that you know that you can fast forward type of situation. And yes, I wanted another wig. And what I loved about this one is it's wavy. It's saying it's wavy. So here it is, first time out of the bag, covered with the nice little hairnet, which we immediately throw because I'll just snag it on everything. Yep. All right, we got a little bit of it stuffing. They're surrounded like this, and then in the plastic bag, which is a perfectly reasonable way to store them. So, yay. Now, what am I doing? I'm moving my thing for some reason. So, let's check it out. It is sort of that beach wave. So it's a straight cut and the beach wave and bangs. And I just think it's going to be really, really cute. It's one of the lengths that I particularly like. Now, I picked it up for $9.94. It is now $9.98. Very good price. Temu wigs are an excellent purchase. The majority of them are incredibly well made with enough product to make it be a full wig without having gaps and such like that. So you will be seeing this probably in the next video. But yeah, I like it. And these pinks have a lot of a lavender cast to them. And I've told you, I was a purple hair for a good 5 years and more. So I know it's a color that I do like to wear. So, yay, we got to see a fabulous new wig. Okay, and there's more in the bag. What's this? All right, for 38 cents, now $1.07. And so when I tell you that is to know, since I search for cheapest products that I can make use of, this had come up. So I think over time, you will be able to find it. It is a makeup brush cleaner, a nice flat storage silicone piece in a cute baby blue. It pops open. Look how deep that is. It's one whole digit on your finger. So, and it's got the little scrubby detail. There you go. And that way a little bit of soap, a little bit of water, and you can just clean your brush, rinse it all out, and then be able to store it flat. I love that part. I do. So, yay. Definitely I clean my brushes often. Okay, so I'm going to throw that piece of rubbish away. Is fine by me. Now, I got these for only 48 cents and they are now available at 27 cents. I probably got adjustments. And let's find that spot that lets us open. And what are these? Well, we all know Velcro, one side soft, one side rough to catch. So this rough and soft little circles, you peel them off of the piece and they're sticky. So you can attach things like a closure and be able to open it and such. And I know that there's a few items that I want to test this out on. I think sometimes on different collars, like if you put that there, you could get your collar in a position that's very fashionable and will stay. I just have different ideas for these darling little goodies, including what sounds rather boring is the end of my pillowcases. They just, you know, slide back and expose the pillow a lot, this, that, and the other. So I thought if I put these, I'll just close the side of the pillowcase like an envelope. So, terrific deal, easy to use, and a practical thing to have. All right. Okay. All right. 3 more things. As ever, I love to buy little makeup brushes. I have so many, but I really like them, and I get them on fabulous lightning deals, cheapest. I paid 38 cents. It's about the size of a finger. Yeah, it's about as tall as a finger. And it fell on the floor. You'll have to excuse me as I go around the table, come back, flop in the chair. And what did you hear? That's me kicking over the trash can. Or just a mess, just a mess. But, all right, so it's on a slant, sturdy little plastic here that you can hold. A lot of face product, for me, I like to tamp. Tamp, 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 tamp. And what you're doing is softly mushing makeup product into your pores, into all the little breathing pore things on your skin. And so when you're doing this, you're filling those in, and that's what is then creating a smooth effect, very smooth appearance. Yep. So cute. So soft, so cute, a perfect size. So I highly recommend. I highly recommend. Again, I paid 38 cents, and I believe you could still get it for 38 cents. Here we have some earrings. And I want to apologize to everybody because the last earrings that I'd been showing along this line, size, etc., and I was such a snob that I just thought, oh, they'll just never show up. They're just little tiny nothings. And I'm always letting you know that I have really large ears. And wearing glasses all my life has definitely pushed them out. But that has nothing to do with how come I have the world's largest lobes. Part of that is because they are droopy because I've worn really heavy earrings. I take after my paternal grandmother and her sister, my great aunt. and they were really, really heavy earrings. Well, not only did I wear heavy earrings, I'd wear 2 and 3 earrings in the same hole. The 80s, the 90s. Well, just by pulling my lobe like this, you can see the hole. It is a definite mark on the lobe. And this can open very wide and hold a lot. But within that, because it is now very wide, smaller earrings just really flop around with the hole, just not as attractive as I would like it to be. So in this fabulous little pair, I've mentioned that I just think it's really a nice pearl time of year, that I started picking up some pearl rings and my different rings that have pearls. And to add to that, now here is this. Let's see if I get, oh yeah, let's try that. Okay. A nice pearl with a gold tone bow covered in rhinestones. And I'm hoping that that area behind the bow is large enough to help cover the lobe. So here we go. Got the back. And I have on the shortest nails to protect my, as always, little bit damaged from always having fake nails on. And I needed to do a lot of work this past week. That was my higher power, who I call my window god. My window right here is very important to me. That I have the energy, the mindset, and the happy heart to be able to clean. So I've been really doing some deep cleaning after Christmas. Oh, yes. So let's see. What do we think? I think overall that it fits nicely. It's a little saggy because it can't help itself. All right, but as you can see, here I sit, just having my hair do its regular thing. And they show up. So that's my apology, that these smaller earrings that I was kind of poo-pooing as I'm probably never going to wear it, probably donate. No, they show. They look nice. It's, and of course, majorly comfortable. So thank you. Very happy with those earrings. And a few that I've recently shown that I was kind of poo-pooing. They look nice. I have another pearl, the drop, that now I adore. It really shows up nicely. So yay. Okay, I've saved the best for last. I think you know how much I love yellow. If you visit my channel, you'll have heard yellow a lot. I mean, even my chicken feet right here on my chicken purse. I'm trying to be like, how does the guy, this is my ADHD, that this becomes very confusing to me, is which way do I move my hand? Like if I was a weatherman on a camera. Ah! There, well, I have my hand over the chicken. It blows my mind how I just can't see it to make it happen in life. But that's okay. That's okay. So we've established I love yellow. Let me unplug the ring light a moment. Unplug the ring light. because one of my favorite bananas is my yellow banana that gives me 4 USB outlets, and I just have to plug it in on one of my power pack. These come in yellow and green, and they're usually like $1.61 each. All right, so you've seen that yellow banana. All of my yellow clothing that I love and adore. Oh, yeah. I keep thinking if I just plug it back in, it should come back on. But that's not how it works. Okay, now, can you see it? I have the ring light to the side, and I know other gals recording, people recording, are like, what do I do with the ring light? Because if you put your phone on the ring light phone holder part, you are staring right into that ring. You may or may not, depending on how you get the ring lights in your glasses reflecting. But if I use it that way, it's just too bright. So I am not seeing myself in the camera and being able to follow what I'm doing and talk. No. So I'd found that the best for me is to get it angled sideways and light up that whole big rectangle. Side lighting is really one of the most flattering lighting that you can get. My Calabash sister in Napa, in her remodeled bathroom, her mirrors of the medicine cabinet are lit on the sides, and it's just so phenomenal to do your makeup and everything, because it's just flattering. So I'll be visiting to do my makeup. That's Napa, California. I'm in Oregon. All right, here we are. We're gonna show, why was I carrying on about bananas, bananas, bananas. Crinkle, 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 crinkle. I saw this just the one time. It was being offered for only 98 cents. It's now $1.61. It is a silicone rubber banana percent. It's got the wrist wrap. Da, 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 da. I just adore this. You know I do. And it even has a yellow matching zipper. Pure class. Pure class. What a great size. This is going to be able to hold keys, lipstick, spare change, just anything you want, baby. This is going to hold a lot. Do we think it's my favorite item? Well, that's hard to say next to the pink wig. So in their own categories, they're my favorite. It's not going to get better than the banana. Yay, Temu! It's always going to be yay, Temu. And different haulers are differently perturbed by different business practices that Temu is doing. It's their business. Do not ever think that that first year of deals was a sustainable business model. They have the same Temu online marketplace in China. So when they decided to come to America, they already had their business model, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And we always talk about Amazon as being the big A online shopping. One thing I've read every article that came across my way on Temu as a business. I'm retired from everything retail and wholesale. It fascinates me. It's a huge commerce. It's one of our biggest income sources in America. You cannot poo-poo on shopping. So they're going to change different parts of the site. One of the things now, like you realizing, Adrian, you've just, it's a marvel at all of the under 50 cents items I've purchased. They might have had that same item from another vendor at a higher price. But I call myself the queen of finding the lowest prices. It's just been since I was a kid and such like that. They said I was so cheap that I squeaked. I could rub my coins together. Squeak, squeak. What a reputation to have in your own family. But a couple of things. They might bump you back and forth on your minimum purchase amount on your orders. New Year's, mine came up at a $20 minimum, and I was like, well, that's not fitting with my new budget. And it went back to a $10 minimum. So I'm grateful for that at this time. Some people have mentioned that in scrolling and looking at items that it will come up that the minimum quantity for purchase is 2. So if you look at the quantity window on the page, it's going to start off with a 2. And if you hit on it and try to go up to the 1 is that light gray, it won't let you activate it. So it's letting you know right in the quantity, it's a minimum of 2. And I have found that so far to really only be on really low priced items. We are talking under $1 or just over. So like, hey everybody, one of the best channels on YouTube. Thank you for being there for all of us. Hey everybody. Most of her purchases are higher price points. And that's one reason we all adore her, because her budget allows her to buy more expensive to expensive items on Temu. So we get to see them in person. I just enjoy it so very much. And I would, just never, ever be paying that amount of money. So that's why she's saying that she's heard about the minimum 2, but she hasn't experienced it. So I'm letting you know, I do believe the minimum 2 is based on lower priced items. So you could either probably use 2, you could afford the 2, you could give one as a gift. It's just not that hateful a thing, okay? That's part of a new business model. I am just keeping my fingers and toes and body crossed for an unknown period of time going forward into the year that it's going to remain free shipping and free returns. I would imagine the returns for free would, that's only me guessing, would go before free shipping. If they had a set price for shipping of like $7.95 for X amount, but I'm just saying that's Poshmark. Poshmark, it's $7.50 for shipping. I was just at the post office mailing a box that was just under 2 pounds, and that was over $14 for 5-day priority mail, if that's, priority within that. And it got there the same as any kind of priority mail. It didn't take 5 days. it's expensive to ship things. So that's why I'm saying, as long as it's free shipping, I'm guaranteed to still be purchasing. That's for sure. Okay, so we talked about the 2 minimum. People that have been playing that reward 777. I did not do that very much at all, but then it cut me off from the advantages other than Temu's insanity of coupons. I think I'm with others that some of the coupons, I just don't understand them. Why the hell would you want, excuse me, double hockey sticks? Could be a child in the room, I apologize. And it totally made me lose my train of thought. I'm chattering and chattering and chattering on about changes to Temu. I know I actually made myself a note. Again, I reiterate, we shop for fun. Yes, the items can be useful. They also might just be indulgent and fabulous. But shopping on a site like this is much more intended for the overall experience, and fun is part of that, okay? So come from that, you're starting with fun. It's also the most convenient one-stop shopping. Their assortment cannot be beat anywhere. This is a larger assortment of items, everyday useful items, than Amazon carries. Amazon carries some of the very same things that Temu carries at a higher price. Some things may look similar. You take it from there. So between the convenience of one site to go to shop for a bazillion categories of items, unprecedented. The price will always bring people in. So whether you've been whinging and thinking, oh, they've just raised their prices, this is terrible. That's your opinion. They were uber cheap. That's how they brought in America as their very large new shopping experience. China's huge. You know the population in China. Well, America's huge. No wonder they came at us with the best deals for a year, which they tapered in and out on those deals too. Businesses are always going to change their business plan. If it doesn't suit you, understandably, you'll stop shopping. But what I want you to do is approach shopping as fun. Everybody needs to make some form of a profit. And I would definitely say that a lot of those vendors were under the thumb to offer the deals that they did to be supported by Temu and get advantages of being with Temu and their advertising and buying power, etc. So there are a lot less cheaper than cheap items. That's my ballywig. I'm the queen of cheap shopping. They're not there. They're just not there anymore. So there's so much to enjoy. I myself can say after a year of shopping, I really don't need anywhere near that amount of purchasing in those categories this year. For a person that hardly spends time in the kitchen, as you all know, I hate the kitchen. I bought all kinds of kitchen goodies. I bought lots of cleaning goodies. Nobody likes to clean. When I'm enthused to clean, that's fine. But overall, if you can get an item that helps a cleaning chore go faster, easier, and even make it more fun to do, I'm going to buy it. So I've got the rechargeable scrubber with 3 heads to use in the bathroom, the kitchen, etc. Love that. I have a car vacuum. I have a portable vacuum for in the house that also has a little pole setup like you're using a regular stand-up and push vacuum. I haven't ever hauled that one. It was about $18, an incredibly good purchase. So that helps me in a house that only has carpet in the bedroom with a cat, a litter box, and a person that sheds a million strands of hair a day. I counted them. It took me all day. All that needs to be cleaned up constantly, and I don't do it constantly. And when I get depressed, I don't clean. I'm a happy cleaner. So I'm just saying, everybody, let's continue to have fun. I'll continue to spend what I feel is affordable in my budget for 2024 and bringing you those Temu hauls. And of course, Dollar Tree, and Dollar Tree for me has predominantly always been a food source. I don't buy a lot of the household decor and the holiday themes. So my Dollar Tree hauls are not necessarily as good fun as so many of them are, where people are showing you all the fabulous themed items. Like now you're into Valentine's and Easter. My stores hadn't had it yet. I went a week ago. So you just got all kinds of things that I'll look at with you, but I won't be buying. I don't buy Valentine. I do not do Valentine. I'm not a person that likes hearts. I like atomical hearts, the beating heart. I have items that are the anatomical heart and the sacred heart. Those are the 2 hearts in life. For me, your little cute little hearts is just that cutesy. I have never been cute or cutesy. I've always been rather arrogant. But Blanche, That's whatever happened to Baby Jane for all you youngsters. Oh my God, that's one of my favorite movies. I adore Betty Davis's character. She's an old woman that was a child star, and she still dresses in her baby doll child look. And I used to sing the song that she had throughout the film. I'm writing a letter to Daddy to tell him I am his own. You go, Bet. You sing to Daddy. I'm writing a letter to Daddy. And she'd dance along the sand at the beach. Fabulous movie. Fabulous movie. Are we fabulous? This is 44 minutes, a very, very short amount of Temu to show and a whole lot of talking. But that talking, I'm letting you know, I'm back. I will be recording. You may not want to watch a lot of them because there's going to be talking. If you're not spending money on stuff to show, you got to fill up your content and space. And we'll see if I do it in a way that, you know, you're willing to come back and listen. Okay. From the bottom of my heart, that anatomical heart, I send you my thanks, my gratitude, my sincere wishes that this year is a good one. It's a very important year. I'm really glad. it's 2024. I was ready to have a new number to write. So to all of you, thank you for continuing to come and visit and view. If you could please hit that thumbs up, that's the like, and that's part of how YouTube values our channels. And also, if you leave a comment, you could just leave an emoji. An X marks the spot. I like comments, so many of us do, and read the comments and come back with specific replies per comment. That's how I've made my friends. This is all part of what keeps me engaged with people. You're the people. Yeah, I'm all about solid. It's people. That's all we need to think about. We're all just people. So, shush up time, Adrian, shush up. It's 46 minutes, so those that like a long one, I'm sorry, it's a long one because it's a talk more than product, but let's just see how it goes. I appreciate you all so very, very much. And bye-bye for the moment.